All right, time to start a podcast.
It needs salt. We're back.
Episode 2.
Heyo.
Heyo. It's already been a month.
Yeah, it has.
What a month it's been.
What's happened this last month? Give us the rundown.
Oh, man. Well, we released 2 songs, including an EP.
Heck yeah.
So our EP, Holy Moments, is out.
Which is super exciting.
Shout out to my wife, Kelsey Albright, for taking the photo on the album art.
I know. It's very cool.
Yeah.
She did that.
She did that. That photo's like over a year old now, though.
I know. We got to do some. We're looking to book you at Kelsey Albright photo. That's not what it is at all anymore.
Also, I have this bad habit of like not getting a haircut before I do photos or film anything that's like going out permanently to the world.
Well, I just told you I was about to dye my hair red, and then I got nervous because I was like, what if we take photos soon?
You should totally dye your hair red.
I know.
That'd be a cool vibe.
I've lost my summer tan. So I don't know how it's going to look. It might just look scary.
Yeah, I mean, I just think of like kind of the edgy look that we'd have if you had red hair.
And then I started just wearing like really dark eyeliner.
Yeah, and I like shave my head. And people are like, whoa, what are they going through?
Yeah, where did salt go?
Who knows? The next EP is going to be wild.
Yeah, it is. Pop punk.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I know. I don't think I could sing like that.
I actually have like a folder on my hard drive of like half finished pop punk versions of worship tunes. And then TikTok came around and people actually started doing it. So
I know, but I am here. I'm evidence. You did have that. You've had that for years.
Years.
I know.
I have a version of Lion and the Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
Great song. Why haven't I led that song lately?
You got sick of it.
That's true. But I'm not sick of it anymore. I'm ready to sing it again.
Yeah.
And I had one of Jireh.
That's right.
Yeah. There was a time where that song was like every day.
I know.
Again, I'm ready.
Got sick of it.
Yeah. I actually led it this last weekend.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Wait, can I tell a funny story?
Yeah.
A couple years ago, we led worship for a retreat for worship leaders, which is super cool. But they played a game at the very end of the retreat where everybody said, like tallied out what their least favorite worship song was at the time. And it just so happened to be Waymaker, which we led, I think, every single session that retreat. So
I disagreed with their assessment.
I did too. I freaking love that song.
Yeah. Here's the thing too, is like, we just lead for our church like 99% of the time. Mm-hmm. So we only know what we're tired of. Mm-hmm. Who knew that a room full of worship leaders like wore out that song?
I know.
Because it didn't, we just sang it at Branches like a couple weeks ago.
I know.
It's great.
Good thing we're not easily embarrassed.
I mean, I lead Lord, I Need You almost every time I lead worship. And I don't get tired of that song. So there's just songs I don't get tired of.
I know, me neither. Anyway, thought that was funny.
It is funny.
This last month, we also, in honor of our EP, we hosted a worship night, song share.
Yeah.
Filmed something fun with our friends.
Yeah, we invited friends and family to come. We actually like hosted it at our church, and we recorded live versions of all the songs on our EP, plus a couple others.
I know. There's one we haven't released.
I know. And filmed it, and it was like a really cool night. Honestly, like the best part was just sharing them with some of our closest friends. Mm-hmm. And it was funny. Your husband and my wife were standing next to each other, and I could see them like out of the corner of my eye.
I know. They were right behind me.
They were behind you, but I could see them.
Yeah.
And it was really special to just have, even our pastor of our church was there and just singing with us. And he brought his daughter. That was cool too. Like,
super cool.
I love it. And I'm excited to share those. In fact, one of those videos is probably already out by the time this podcast drops. It's out.
Yeah.
Holy Moments.
Speaking it into.
Yeah, here it goes. I'm manifesting a video.
No.
Let's tag the video at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
There we go.
That's how serious we are.
That's how serious. If it's not out by the time the podcast comes out, I have now created a deadline. It will be out as soon as you're done hearing us talk.
Yeah.
But I'm really proud of that. Also, shout out to our friend Jake Austin.
Oh my gosh.
Who
Angel.
gave his time and recruited some buddies to film it, and even like went the extra mile to, color the whole video after I attempted to edit it.
Yeah.
So
No, it's great.
I'm stoked about it and really proud of it. Okay, wait. I think it'd be fun to talk about how stressful it was leading up to that, just the day of.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize how nervous I'd be to just record songs that I've sung.
I was nervous until the end.
Yeah.
I know.
What the heck?
That was weird. It's the cameras.
Is it?
I think. We're not used to it.
I think it was more the pressure of like having like 20 friends with us.
I know. There was that too.
Because we like live streamed for like a whole year.
Yeah.
And didn't feel that kind of pressure.
No. I related it to preaching, you know. A group of 200 people is somehow less scary than 15 because you can see each face when it's 15, and when it's 200,
yeah,
yeah, it's a little less intimidating for some reason. That's
for
what
sure.
It felt like.
Yeah, exactly. I've only preached a couple times, but anytime I start like narrowing in on like a handful of people in the room, that's when I start getting nervous.
Yes,
because I'm like paying attention to them watching me, and then it feels like I'm just talking with them.
I know.
It felt like that filming the songs too.
Yeah, so I just closed my eyes the whole time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. My voice was extra shaky.
Yeah, same.
So there's like you get like an extra vibrato version of all these songs.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
That's
but it's
a flavor.
live. It's a flavor for
Yeah.
sure. The other pressure I was feeling that I think is like, fun to mention is like we self-produce everything. Mm-hmm. So like all
you produce it.
Well, we'll use the royal we.
Okay.
Salt produces everything.
I just basically sit and
you help run cables,
watch, and then I go
troubleshoot.
Or mm-mm.
There's like a funny dynamic in our working relationship where you try to be helpful and like plug things in.
Yeah.
And then I go, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
But that actually goes here.
Yeah. Not to Enneagram this podcast. However, if anyone's curious, I'm a 7, Brian's a 9, but you definitely are a wing 1.
Here we go.
And so the perfectionism comes out a little, which is super awesome.
I like a clean stage.
And that's fine.
I like a clean stage. I don't like chaos around my feet.
And that's fine.
I'm a chronic gaff taper.
You also usually have thought through the systems before saying them out loud, and then I just try to guess.
Yes.
And then I'm generally wrong.
But you're learning.
Yeah.
You're
learning to wait until you tell me to do something.
Oh no.
But that's okay. No, it's nothing to be sorry for. We have an incredible thing going.
We do, and honestly, I don't think any of these songs would be out in quantity and like the speed at which we've been able to get them out without me being able to like have those skills to produce them.
1,000%, bro.
Which has been a huge lifesaver for us.
We released 8 songs this year. Like within.
Have we really?
Yeah, I mean, like pretty much.
Wow.
Within 1 year and like 2 weeks, we've released 8 songs.
That's awesome.
I know.
I'm super proud of that.
Yeah, me too.
That's really cool.
I know.
We're in October, and so it's been just over a year since we released our first song.
Yeah, our first song, I just looked this up, so I know. Our first song was September 27th of 2024, and our last song was October 17th of this year.
Dang.
I know.
Well, let me just say thank you to whoever listens to our music.
Oh, yes.
Because that already is like an insane blessing. I got a text from somebody today that we have each other's numbers, but we don't text, like we're acquaintances.
Yeah.
And they sent me a photo of like their car with one of our songs on.
That's really sweet.
And it was like so encouraging. And the fact that they thought to even send that was like super sweet.
It's really cool.
And I just think about, the people that we're not aware of that listen to the songs and it has an impact on their life. Like, it's crazy. I never want to lose sight of like how significant that is and how affirming that is as somebody who like writes music
Never would have thought.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
A little inside baseball for those who maybe don't release music. But when you're an artist, it's really weird calling myself that. But when you're an artist, there's apps that you can like see on the back end of like Apple Music and Spotify, and it tells you how many people are listening now. And there's been times where I go on there and it's like 17 people are listening now.
I know.
And it's like, I feel like I'm like joining in a community with them. It's like they're listening to this song all at the same time. Probably different songs now that there's 8 of them. But it's just wild to think that
it's so cool.
People are hearing these songs.
I know.
Okay, so maybe we'll go back and talk about the live night. But what's your favorite song right now on the EP?
Oh my. Holy Moments.
Yeah.
It's fun to revisit it again. I feel like I didn't listen to that one for a long time, mostly just because I sing the whole thing, so it's like weird.
I'm singing with you.
I know, which is now why I like it again. But for a while, the demo was like just my voice.
Well, I don't think people would complain about that sometimes.
I will. No, but now that, we've had this actual mastered song for a while, it's like very cool to hear it with both of us and all the different parts and things. I feel like that one just kind of stayed true to what it was from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so it's just sweet. It's like a really good, simple reminder too of just like God's with me in every moment if I just sit and remember that.
Yeah, for sure. One of my favorite things about that song, a little Easter egg on the production, is there's a very subtle like kick drum throughout the song. And I purposely made it sound like a heartbeat.
Yes, that's so cool.
Because the whole concept of the song is like sitting with the Lord and like, being thankful for these like moments that can just be so holy but simple. And, have you ever like sat so quietly that you can hear your own heartbeat? Mm-hmm. I was like thinking like, what if you could hear God's heartbeat?
That's so cool.
In the song. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. That'd be really funny if I just like inserted it and you were like, cool, kick drum.
You're like, look at all these cool things that I've never revealed.
Yeah. This sounds cool, right? Let's just put it out.
No, it's super cool.
Yeah, that song is definitely special.
What's your favorite right now?
Oh, man. Okay, I have like one that's my favorite for vain reasons and one that's my favorite for spiritual ones.
Okay. Give us the vain one first.
The vain one is the one who sees me.
Because of your harmony?
Because of my high harmony, but also I just really love how I sang the song.
I do too. I was just listening to it and thought that same thing.
Thanks. It's something that I'm learning. I've never characterized myself as a singer first. So it's very interesting, like putting music out where I'm like a primary singer or even like singing these harmonies with you, because I've always been a guitarist in my mind. I'm like lost in the world of guitar.
Right.
And that's kind of what got me into like producing music. But I'm learning. Also, shout out to Martha Irvine, who's my vocal coach.
She's awesome.
And who has like literally changed how I sing. I'm learning how to like really use my voice to express an emotion and not just sing it and be like, sing it good or sing it cool, but to add weight behind the words that I'm singing.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because like it's when you start doing that, you start kind of actually letting the song move you as you're singing it. And I felt like recording's a very clinical process sometimes where you're trying to like get it done and do it well.
Yeah, studio stuff.
But when we were recording that song, I remember like being moved by the song while I was singing it.
That's
and
awesome.
So there's like ways that my voice is kind of maybe imperfect, but like I can feel it like and take myself back to that moment when I was hearing it, which is really special. And it was just kind of a feat to sing that high with you, which is very hard to pull off live.
Yeah.
We're learning this actually. We've written songs now and we're like, oh, we have to sing this.
Or I have to play
live.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I did it. But it was very difficult.
Guys, I did not dub the piano on Holy Moments on the video. I didn't dub it. That's live.
Well,
it's crazy.
Yeah, I just didn't think it would be that difficult, and then I show up, and it is. Just tales all this time.
That's
why we practice, why you rehearse.
Amen, sister. That's I Need You for me.
Yeah.
the pattern,
You do have an
the
intense,
finger picking,
yeah.
and then singing while I'm doing that.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that when you record it. You only have to focus on one.
I know.
Dang.
I know. We're learning.
We're really putting ourselves in a corner here. Okay, but I think my favorite song for just a lot of reasons outside of like enjoying, recording it is At the Edge.
Yeah.
And we talked about that the last podcast, but that song's just as special to me because it was kind of the launching point of us writing songs together. Even like, your story behind that song and kind of the impetus of it is like really cool. Also, I love the thought that at any point in your life, you can be brought to this point where you can't see what's next. You kind of feel like you're at a cliff and you're like, well, it's like those scenes in like action movies where it's like, you're literally at the edge of a cliff and it's like, well, I either jump or I stop.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that God brings us to those kind of jumping points so often. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite moments in Scripture is actually the story of Jesus walking on water and Peter jumping out of the boat. And his faith is strong enough for a moment to walk on the water with the Lord.
Yes.
Until he wavers and fears and stuff. But to just think that like God calls us into that kind of faith and is our source of strength for it is like very cool.
That's very cool.
So I love that song for that reason.
Yeah, there's layers to it.
There's layers to it. And how do you feel? I'm totally prompting a question, like unscripted here, but how do you feel about having all these songs out now after working on them for so long? And now they're just done and out. We can't change them.
I know that's a weird feeling too. Because I even feel like there's some things where I'm like, oh, it's like a time capsule.
Right.
So even like from when we recorded None Like You, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that song had a different title at one point.
Even from when we recorded that one to just like the stuff we're doing now that is not out or whatever, I'm just like, oh, it's so different.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool because it just definitely, it shows how you grow as a songwriter, as, even how we're leading worship, I feel like is different this year than it was last year. And so that's going to translate into the music we're making. And so it's cool because I go, oh man, we've come so far, but then also trying to find the balance of I actually love that song for what it is and how we made it. And I wouldn't change a thing.
Right. Yeah.
Even though it would probably be different if we made it now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like this project for me really like wrung out all that I had to offer like as a producer.
That is not true.
No. I mean it in a good way.
Okay.
Like I kind of like used my whole bag of tricks and now I got to like dig deeper and learn some new ones, find some new inspiration and some new sounds, which is like a fun thing to look forward to, but also a daunting thing to look forward to.
Totally.
So I have a very strange sense of relief that the songs are out and done, but then like, a new fear of like, oh, okay, how do I approach things in like a fresh way?
Yeah.
Keep pushing myself.
Yeah.
Which we've talked about.
Yeah. Have you found like when we're writing now, I mean, we haven't written very much together in the last couple months, but we plan to in the next few. Have you found that your approach to even writing like with me is different?
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the hurdle that I have to overcome, I'll just speak for myself, is I have to just be comfortable with, and this is what made our first batch of songs so special, is we were just kind of comfortable being ourselves and writing them instead of being like, I have to top that.
I know.
Or I have to, one up it.
Right. Or we've already done this before.
Yeah.
We hadn't had anything to like reference.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely interesting.
And that's where kind of the, I guess, like excitement of co-writing with others comes in, and even like bringing others into like making music with us. Because all of those songs, you and I play every instrument but drums.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a way of approaching that.
You even played drums on a couple.
If you want to call it that.
You did.
I hit some drums. I didn't play the instrument drum kit.
Right. Sure.
That was Johnny Hamilton, and he played those songs amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome. We have the best friends ever.
We do. We really do. And thank you to everybody who contributed to our songs.
Seriously.
But yeah, like I think I'm now realizing why people bring like different producers in and different musicians in, because it really does inspire something new.
Yes.
And that's something to like think about as we step out into the next batch of songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I've been challenging myself with, I haven't even told you this, but we both go through different seasons of like listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're, making music, you either listen to less because you don't want to be, influenced by it or whatever. Everybody has their like seasons of when you're listening to music, what kind of music you're listening to. Like sometimes I'll even just take a break from worship music because I'm like listening to it all the time, so my free time, that's not necessarily.
Sometimes it gets in the way of me writing worship songs.
Exactly. Yeah. So I've been doing two of the things that I want to work on personally with songwriting is, I guess there's three. One, I've recognized that songwriting is a really important part of my devotional life with the Lord. And now that we've been doing this, to make something,
right,
it's kind of like tied together in my mind. Mm-hmm. And so I'm trying to like untie it again and be like, no, Lord, I'm just like sitting with you to write something as a prayer, from my journal, or even just like from scripture, which is my second point. I want to be more well-versed in even just like my bank of what I'm pulling from lyrically. And that just comes from knowing scripture. And so, knowing scripture is one thing, but then knowing how to fit it into melodies is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
So every day I've been psalming. I've been writing songs from each psalm. So I'm literally going 1 to 150. And
no way.
Yeah. It's been really fun. And sometimes it's like, I'm just singing through and then you just get like one chorus or like one verse or one bridge or whatever. But sometimes it leads to like a full song. It's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's challenging because I want to stay within the bounds of, what the scripture's actually saying without putting too much of my own words into it, because that's the whole point.
Right.
But yeah, that's been super fun. And then 3, I've been listening to different kinds of music like every day intentionally, and I've been noticing how it's influencing how I'm psalming, like the melodies that I'm grabbing, the chord progressions that I'm playing. And so it's really fun.
Yeah.
Because now I'm excited to like write with you.
Yeah.
Because there's like those 3 things that I feel like
that's awesome.
Is like a new bag of tricks.
Okay, wait. I have to restart the camera in a second here, and then I want to hear about the artist you're listening to.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And we're back.
Hold on. Now you're back.
I'm back. Sorry. I'm just using a camera that only has a 27-minute record limit.
Again, self-produced.
Hey.
We're scrappy.
That is for sure. We've pretty much made a studio in whatever room we can call a studio.
Yeah.
And
just don't look too closely.
Yeah. There's fun stuff.
Yeah.
This used to be an old youth room, apparently.
Which is super cool.
When we first moved into this room, I believe there was like 9 couches, all from different decades. Mm-hmm. And that was a fun experience too. Mm-hmm. But we've made it into a special place. Yeah. More Salt songs will be made here.
Amen.
Which is exciting. Okay, so you were talking about how you've been listening to different music and different artists and how that's influencing your melodies.
Yeah.
Who are they?
I've been listening to a lot of DJ O. You know this. I'm going to his concert tonight.
Hey-o.
I know.
Fun.
I've been listening to Dijon. We both have.
Oh, yeah.
You've been making your guitar sound fun.
Yeah, like the McGee thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, man. That sound is so cool because I don't know how they do it. I mean, I have like my assumptions of how they do it, but it literally sounds like they're in just a living room making music.
Yeah.
Probably what they are doing.
Yeah.
Why should I overthink it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's literally what they do.
Yeah.
And then I don't know the other stuff. Jacob just puts stuff on and I don't actually know who it is, but
he always sends me stuff.
I know.
He's like my curator of music.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Are you this way? Because I'm a musician, songwriter, artist, whatever, but I like require friends to send me new music to listen to.
1000%.
Because I will listen to the same thing. I'll go back. I can listen to like Parachutes by Coldplay, OK Computer by Radiohead, and like Gold by Ryan Adams, and I'm happy.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. But also, like, I do love new music.
I know.
But it's hard for me to like find it.
Yeah.
Also, okay, I'm just gonna like harp on Spotify real quick here. Their algorithm doesn't push me the new music I want.
No, it's always stuff that I'm not even following.
Like even when I do artist radio,
yeah,
and I do it specifically to like discover new music, they play like the same 3 artists.
I know.
And I'm like, I need more.
And the same songs.
Yeah.
I will say your Spotify is probably a little jacked up.
Because of my kids' music?
Yeah.
I think it's got me, they must know. They have to know that like this is a guy in his mid-30s who's got kids, because there's no way he's listening to Danny Go right after he listens to Radiohead.
Let's hope not.
Or K-pop Demon Hunters, which admittedly I've listened to the soundtrack a few times for myself.
I know you turned it on in here with 3 adults the other day.
I mean, Golden's a great song. I don't know how that's going to inspire a Salt tune, but I just...
Maybe let's hope it doesn't.
It's one of those things I'm just kind of fascinated with it.
Yeah. Again, which is totally normal and fine.
Yeah. And then like every citizen of Earth had to like do their due diligence and listen to the latest Taylor Swift album.
I know.
So I listened to it.
Yeah. It's being shoved in my face. I can't help it.
Yeah, you can't help it. You listen to, you're like, what's this about? And I find something to appreciate from every album she releases. So,
I know, me too.
Here you go.
Can't hate it.
Yeah. So.
Anywho.
Okay, I'm trying to think of artists that like have really been inspiring me lately. McGee's probably one of them, just because of the guitar stuff.
Yeah.
But also, there's kind of like these, even the latest Justin Bieber album, which has McGee playing guitar on it.
Yeah.
But there's kind of like these new songs swirling around pop culture, which like, what's the chorus? What's the verse?
I know, and you know I love that.
We love some ambiguity over here from Zabka.
I don't like rules.
No, yeah. That's a really funny characteristic of you, because you also are like such a respectful and like servant-hearted person. So you come across that way, but then you're kind of like, yeah, but like, let's break all the rules.
I know, I can't explain it.
Here's a typical songwriting session with Katie and Brian.
Oh, yeah,
is
exactly
Katie
what you're gonna
goes,
say.
I have this idea for a song, and she plays it. And I go, oh, that's the chorus. That's a great chorus. She goes, that was the bridge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
evidence of your rule breaking.
Or I think I wrote a chorus and it's actually a verse.
Yeah.
I can't write choruses.
Well, you do. You just don't know that they're choruses. That's the thing.
There's something else.
Yeah.
I know, which is why we're a great team.
I agree. Yeah. So those new albums that are kind of coming out where it's almost like sections.
Yes.
And it's funny, there's like a whole like, circle of like worship music that's like that too, where it's more like the A section, B section, and C section.
And then there's a ton of vamps.
Yeah.
Tags.
I think that's why like Gyro is such a cool song.
I know.
When it came out, because there's obviously like a chorus and a verse type thing, but then there's this whole C section, and then there's another section, and you kind of like hang out there for a while.
Yeah.
And at least in like a corporate worship setting, like those can be really powerful tools, because now the song is serving different purposes for different, environments.
Yeah.
And you can kind of pick and choose like what part of the song you need for the moment.
Yes, which is super cool
Yeah.
and unique. And I feel like that's happening more and more now, even in pop music.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who started what, but
Right.
it's influencing each other.
Yeah. Well, there's tons of church musicians in pop music.
I know.
And that's probably part of the influence. But I just think of like even how difficult it is, like songs we've written, to like break out of the box of how I've heard them so many times and realize that there's actually ways that they can kind of be reworked, even in a live setting.
Yeah.
It's like now that we're starting to like sing our songs in these live settings, it's like, how can they actually serve this purpose for ministry?
Yes.
And not just like present the song in like a 3.5 minute album cut.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I know there's all these things to think about.
So, but I think that's like maybe an advantage that you and I have as worship leaders.
Yeah.
Is all the songs that we write, at least for Salt, are like a tool for ministry and for like leading people to encounter Jesus and not just hear a cool song.
Totally. Which there is a difference.
Oh, there is a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a place for both, but there's a
There's
difference.
place for both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, I want you to say your thing because I
forgot it already.
Oh, okay. Dang it.
Did you forget yours?
No, I remembered mine.
Okay.
But I was going to say, maybe it's like a last question leading into like what's next for us, whatever. I'm curious to talk about like what you're excited to, what was your tendency in writing like thematically, even just like right when you first started writing, like what would you tend to write about when it comes to Jesus or, you know, devotional songs, and then what you feel like you've been, you know, sharpened into writing more recently and are excited to write into our next project.
Man, well, I think you know this about me already, but something that I could sing about endlessly is God's faithfulness. Mm-hmm. And it's funny how reflecting on God's faithfulness has served different purposes in my life. Like there's the enthusiastic purpose of like just getting me excited for who God is and to kind of like be optimistic about my future. But then there's also like the healing side of it.
Yeah.
And there's a song that we recorded for the live night that, you know, it's what is it called?
Trust in
Trust
Jesus.
in Jesus. There we go. I was going to say like something about faithfulness. I'm like, that is not the name of the song.
No, but that's okay.
But that song was like a cry of hope in God's faithfulness to help me trust in him more.
Yes.
So the night before that song was written, I like couldn't sleep. I was struggling. I was worried about, you know, Kelsey and I were in Nashville. You and Jacob were there as well. And Kelsey had flown home, and I'm like stuck by myself in the Airbnb, like thinking about all of my problems back at home. Mm-hmm. And I was like so burdened, struggling so much. And so I was even afraid to like try and write a song. Mm. And all I could think about was like, okay, I need to remember God's faithfulness. He has been faithful time and time again in my life, and he will continue to be. And that was like that's where that song came from. But it's funny because like even singing it today, I sing it from a different place.
That's super cool.
I sing it from a place of triumph. So I could sing about God's faithfulness forever. I think for me, like I like could see myself wanting to write more about God refining me. Like the work of his Spirit in my heart.
Yeah.
And those are interesting songs to try and write because the scriptures are all kind of these like truths to sing over yourself or to be reminded of who God is. Mm-hmm. But the songs about like God doing a work in me are more of like a personal testimony.
Yeah.
And so I'm like even careful how I steward that in a time of worship and where it's appropriate for that. But I do think there's a way in like it can be like a shared experience of like, you know, even songs like Holy Spirit, you know, it's like we're welcoming the Spirit of God into this moment, this place. And, you know, I can't manifest the Spirit of God, but like it's almost like my attitude.
Yeah.
It's like, how am I going to answer the door?
Yeah.
You know, people come to your house and knock on your door, and like, how are you going to answer the door to that person? They're there already. You can't change the fact that they're standing at your doorstep, but like, what's your attitude to that? And so just thinking more deeply about that. as like life just continues to go on. I still have ups and downs, trials, hard times, but also great ones.
That's super
It's all
cool.
mixed in there.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
I mean, I feel like the song that kind of marked a new season for us was the one we wrote in Nashville a couple months ago. I guess it's been 6 months ago now.
Yeah.
But about not missing out on what God's doing because of your own like comfort, you know?
Yeah.
So kind of just like being uncomfortable for the sake of seeing the glory of God, and how that's the countercultural thing that Christians have to deal with, because, you know, the world tries to tell you what you need and that's enough. And Jesus is always going to say, no, there's more. And so, yeah, kind of in tandem with like what you're saying, you know, the refining process. Like, I'm never done being shaped and molded by the Holy Spirit.
Right.
And so what does that look like right now in this season? For me, that's, you know, taking a risk for Jesus, or like, you know, inviting conviction in a new way, or, just like being willing to give of the things that I've been given more freely. Like, all of those things I feel like is part of the participation that we're called to as Christians. And that starts obviously with the refinement and the purification of your heart.
Yeah.
So those things become easier. But
Yeah.
that's what I've been feeling.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm
Me
excited
too.
to write.
And I feel like, I mean, we're also like worship pastors at our church. Like, I feel like I want to write and continue to write music that is for our community.
Me too.
That's where it feels like in the sweet spot. That's where it feels like it's home. And that's honestly like the most liberating thing when I like accept that, is that we're just writing songs like from ourselves for the people that we're like living life around and with.
Yep.
And I'm thankful that there's like a greater audience, but it really is like, this is life here in Huntington Beach with our church. And I'm thinking of specific people when I'm like writing some of these songs, thinking of my own life, you know, my family. And so again, like, there is this interesting dynamic of like ministry with at least what we're doing with music. And I'm sure like every person that writes music in the Christian space has an element of that. Like, it's for people and for the edification of, you know, the church, and to lift up the name of Jesus and to spread the gospel. But even in like a more like acutely focused way, it's like, oh, this is for just this. And I'm like so blessed that it has a greater audience. But
Exactly.
yeah, I'm just thankful.
We're just saying it how we would say it.
Saying it how we would say it.
That's the name of our next project. Just
saying
kidding.
it how we would say it. Salt. It's got a ring to it.
It's got a ring.
Oh my gosh. You have red hair. I have a shaved head.
Oh my goodness.
Saying it how we would say it.
Whoa.
That's like a punk album.
Angsty.
Angsty.
Back to it, pop punk. Let's
pop
bring it in.
Punk. Wow. Here we go.
All right.
Well, upward and onward onto the next project. Well, you know, we have these videos that are going to start coming out.
I know.
Excited to share those.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you think of them. Share them. If any of our music is an encouragement, I would just ask that somebody's willing to share it. And
super helpful.
yeah, I mean, it's helpful in like encouraging us to keep going. That's honestly the currency that this is all running on.
Right.
Like, you know, the fraction of a cent we get from one stream on Spotify is not what we're after here.
No.
But I really am just motivated to keep going by like the impact the music has on people's lives.
Yeah.
And so you're first listening to it and then like participating in it with us and sharing it is like the highest value of the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be more thankful for that.
Same.
I'm excited to step into more opportunities to like share these songs with others and to lead them in live settings. That's been a really fun thing to step into. I'm excited to write more, get more music out 2026.
Heck yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen?
I don't know.
But it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I know that.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
So,
yeah. It needs salt.
It needs salt. And like I promised, here's the premiere. or the second showing of Holy Moments, the live video, with a couple little, medleys tagged in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll leave that as like an Easter, little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
What are they going to be?
You got to watch to the end.
Yeah.
What are they going to sing?
'Cause I'm a singer. Not
Wow.
that song, but.
Yeah, you managed to sing talk in the podcast. There you go.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm here for it. All right.
That's it.
Holy Moments. Enjoy.
I keep running for the finish, but there's blessing on the way. Show me what I might be missing. I will let you set my pace. I know that you're with me. Open up my eyes to see the beauty. Don't let it pass by me, Lord. All these holy moments with you. It's the simple things you show me. It's the life behind the walls. God, I wanna know your glory. So help me see you in what's small. I know that you're with me. Open up my eyes to see the beauty. Don't let it pass by me, Lord. All these holy moments with you. You are the author of my story, so I'm trusting where you lead, giving me glimpses of your glory. You're with me now, taking away all of my hurry. I am right where I should be. All of these moments could be holy, 'cause you're with me now. I know that you're with me. Open up my eyes to see the beauty. Don't let it pass by me, Lord. All these holy moments with you. All these holy moments with you.
Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. Let us become more aware of your presence. Let us experience the glory of your goodness. my righteousness. Oh,